Hey everyone, I spent 3 amazing days in Toronto, Canada, and let me tell you, the food scene here is incredible. We tried a little bit of everything. In this video, I'll share the highlights of the different foods we ate. So if you're a foodie planning a trip to Toronto, stick around for some tasty inspiration. First up is House on Parliament. This restaurant has been on our list for a few months now, and we were excited to finally get a chance to go. We tried the Scotch egg, which was really delicious. It had a boiled egg that was wrapped around with pork sausage, and it was breaded and fried. Very delicious. My husband had the penne a la rosé, which included shrimp, chicken, and bacon. I had the steak frites, which was a New York strip steak with herb butter, as well as a green peppercorn brandy sauce. For dessert, we had an apple trifle, which included a warm spice pound cake, as well as a vanilla pastry cream and an apple compote. I wasn't a fan of it because the cake tasted like a cookie, but my husband loved it. Next on the list is the St. Lawerence Market. No trip to Toronto is complete without a stop at St. Lawerence Market. It is known for one of the best food markets in the world. It's a historic spot brimming with local vendors offering everything from fresh produce and meats to artisanal cheeses and baked goods. We spent a few hours actually walking through the area of this market. We were very impressed with the produce that was here, as well as the food scene on the first floor as well as the second floor. This market has tons of fresh seafood, which was extraordinary for the prices that we've seen on there. If you're looking at this video, these are Canadian dollars. In the US, this food would be way more expensive. Another thing that we were looking for while we were at the St. Lawerence Market is the pea meal bacon sandwich. We saw a lot of bloggers and social media influencers talking about this was something to try while in Canada, and my husband decided to sample and see what it was all about. What do you think?
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it? What it tastes like?
I can't describe the meat. It don't taste like bacon.
Okay, he did not like the sandwich. I decided to try it, and it tasted like spiced ham, which is kind of like a combination of like Spam and ham, but that's what it tasted like to me. I wasn't a fan of it myself, so we decided to get up and walk around some more. We did run into this restaurant that had grilled and fried seafood. My husband ended up getting a lobster roll, which was filled with tons of lobster meat. I ended up getting some grilled tiger shrimp as well as some basmati rice, and it was delicious. Before leaving the market, we did check out this bagel shop, but they didn't have anything available. We needed to come back later, but the pastries that they had did look very enticing. So now that we've done walking around the 360 views of CN Tower, we went across the street to the Rec Room. The Rec Room is a restaurant as well as an arcade. They also have like a karaoke area. There's an area for magicians. I believe on certain days they have DJs there too. But we did walk around to see what the games were, but we were pretty tired from the walking that we did earlier in the day at CN Tower as well as St. Lawerence Market. So we are here basically for the food. We did put our order in, and the hostess was very nice and gave us some popcorn, which we were able to munch on while we waited on our food. They also had some really good mocktails. We drank a few of those, and my husband got the fried chicken sandwich. I got the pretzel as well as some chicken tenders, and everything was delicious. Before going back to our hotel room, we drove to a local Walmart. And we do this whenever we're traveling. Like, we want to see what are the fun snacks that are available in the location that we're at. And of course, these are Lay's potato chips, which of course are in the US. But it was fun to see how the labeling was on the bags of chips, where it's showing the English language as well as French. Some of the flavors we had not seen before, but maybe they're on their way to the US, or they may not be at our local Walmart. So it's our anniversary night, and we went to Chopped Steakhouse and Bar. The Berea spring rolls were good. The side dishes, like the loaded baked potato as well as the lobster mac and cheese, was good, but the actual steak could have been so much better. It was lacking flavor. It was lacking seasoning. And again, we're from Chicago, so we do like a lot of flavor in our food, but yeah, the steak was definitely lacking. And that was the opinion in a lot of Google and Yelp reviews too. They did give us an assortment of desserts for our anniversary, so because of that, I'm going to give them a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's our last day in Toronto, and we are going to Jack Astor's for dinner. They have multiple locations in the Toronto area and probably throughout Canada. It was the best restaurant that we ate at. It reminded me of a TGI Fridays, Hula Hans, Chili's, maybe Grand Lux Cafe, like combined all into one. The mocktails were delicious. We had the Asian wonton nachos with chicken, Asiago chicken bow ties with sun-dried tomatoes, bacon, and mushrooms, and the Hunter's chicken with smashed potatoes and truffle sauce. And everything we had on our plates was delicious. Well, we're back in Chicago, which I believe is the food mecca for foodies. But while we were in Toronto for 3 days, we definitely enjoyed our foodie experience. I'm sure if we were there longer, we could have explored more neighborhoods and local eats. If you have been in Toronto, please drop a few restaurants you've enjoyed in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this culinary adventure. To see more of our 3-day vacation in Toronto, check out the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, happy eating.